Hi there and welcome back. This project has been about 10 years overdue. When we moved into our house, we had decking in our garden, just as you stepped out of the back door. It was quite a large area, but it hadn't been maintained, it hadn't been looked after. And over the years, I'd tried to keep it together by sanding it and staining it and so on, but it had become slippery and it had become dangerous and it was starting to rot. We wanted to replace it with a patio, but we didn't know what to expect underneath the decking, how to do it, or how much it would cost. The very first thing we did was clear the old decking away. We could then see the bare bones of what was underneath. We could see that there were two levels underneath, a higher level next to the house and then a lower level of patio. However, the level near the house stopped part way, so we decided to go ahead and create a full concrete slab outside the living room doors. Just creating the concrete slab was a huge undertaking. It took a large dumpy bag of ballast and my husband worked tirelessly in the heat to mix the concrete as our concrete mixer broke down. We also had the drain to think about. The drain was in one piece of plastic, but it was much higher than the full height we wanted for the patio. We took some advice and ended up cutting the drain down somewhat, and then we used a recessed manhole cover. This was a huge headache trying to work out the right level. Once the step had dried out, we decided to go ahead and lay the slabs. We chose a black limestone slab, which came in 4 different sizes. I cut pieces of paper to scale and worked out the design, being sure to leave a drainage channel next to the house. The next job was then to render the side of the step, which was another full day in the sun. This was a huge learning curve trying to render such a small step over a very large area. The next step was to work on the lower patio. It already had a layer of ballast or aggregate on the ground, which was quite well compacted, but we decided to add to it and extend the size of the patio. We used a whacker plate to properly flatten and compact the stones. Again, I designed the position of the slabs, but we did divert from the design at times when it felt right. The next step was to grout the slabs. We used a fast point grout, which you brush in and compact into the joints, which saved a lot of time, and it creates a permeable grout barrier. The last step was to clean the slabs and then seal them using 2 coats of Patio Sealant. I've got to say that this was a hard job. My husband works incredibly hard, and we sought lots of advice from my brother-in-law, who's a builder. We sought advice from him at almost every step to make sure we were doing it correctly. The project cost us just about £800. The slabs cost £575, but we had too many, so I managed to sell some of them afterwards. The rest of the cost was made up with the cement, the sand, the ballast, the SBR, plasticizer, grout and sealant, and of course the recessed drain cover. Considering it would have cost us thousands to have a professional do it for us, I think £800 is pretty good. It was definitely a labour of love, I have added gravel and I've started making over the side of the house to tie in with the patio. We've spent many hours working on it. Looking out through the living room, I totally love the patio. It's such an easy space. The grass will be the same level as the patio once it grows, so mowing will be so much easier. We're so excited and happy with the new patio, and we've already had plenty of opportunity to have meals and enjoy the space. I would love to have some new patio furniture, but that is perhaps something for next year. Thank you for watching this reveal of our patio. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. If you're new here, please subscribe, as I love sharing projects like this. See you in my next video. Bye!